On May 3rd, it was leaked an initial draft that the Supreme Court is voting to overturn Roe v. Wade. Let's see the potential cause and effects of this decision.
In 1973, a landmark decision was made by the Supreme Court that said that the Constitution supports the woman's liberty to have an abortion without the government's restriction. That was the case for Roe v. Wade. So what will overturning it do?
If Roe versus Wade were to be overturned, it would have devastating effects for women's health and autonomy.
If you want to support women, you have to be pro-choice. So it's kind of like the assumption, and if you don't, you're like this, evil person.
Overturning Roe versus Wade gives states the opportunity to consider fetuses as legal adults. So if a person who's pregnant has a miscarriage, they could be considered a felon, and that could potentially take away their right to vote in that state.
Abortion is just the deliberate killing of a human being in utero. And, killing an innocent human being in utero is just morally wrong.
The right to choose is not about a fetus or even a cluster of cells. It's about freedom for women.
Human life begins at conception, right? So we are human and we are alive at the moment of conception, and there is no question about it. And so abortion is a procedure that invariably and deliberately kills a human being in utero.
Women should get to decide when and how they want to become mothers. Not the government, not conservatives, not Mitch McConnell, and to be honest, not really any man.
The issue here is how can we fix society so that we are able to better support women, children, and families without needing to literally dismember limb by limb or inject a lethal substance into the preborn child's body.
When it comes to making decisions about a woman's body, men really should defer to the woman.
Adding trauma to trauma does not erase the trauma. Adding violence to violence does not erase the violence.
We will have to see if the Supreme Court decides to actually overturn it. The decision will be expected to come this summer.
Let us stay tuned for what the Supreme Court's final decision is.